This is Padre Les Nixon's twin-engine cabin biplane, the de Havilland DH84 Dragon. The first one flew in 1932. Sierra November Bravo has been here since 1980, passed on from the Baron William Roberts collection when it completed its flying life in Australia. As a spruce and fabric biplane, it was built to last 10 years, but Nixon stretched it to 30. Someone asked why he wasn't afraid to fly a wooden plane in bad weather, and he said, when the weather gets rough, the termites hold hands. From 1961 it became the flagship for Australia's Outback Patrol. It already covered Australia with the RAAF, Qantas and the Flying Doctor, then with Padre Nixon to families in the most remote of townships, places that are too small for a church but too big to overlook. Fans and aficionados come from around the world to see these planes. Outback Patrol's Dragon sits here with veterans from the last century. They could spin interesting yarns of where they've been and what they've done. One day they spotted wild ducks at a remote billabong below and radioed on HF 300 miles away to Broken Hill he'd have to land to check a rough-running engine. They had delicious wild duck on the table that night. A year later, he truly had a rough-running engine and radioed in an emergency, landed and fixed it. Broken Hill Flight Service replied, "Get a nice juicy one for us too." Nixon rebuilt the plane twice in 15 years to upgrade it and flew it more than 5,000 hours. 7 times 120 hours each around the coast, as well as numerous inland trips, Tasmania to Darwin, Cairns to Carnarvon. It carried many Christian teams to encourage the families who lived in remote places. It appears in other YouTube videos with Outback Patrol. When the hours expired and the spruce main spar could not be replaced, it came to the end of its life and was retired into the hands of the Baron William Roberts collection. Nixon said, "When it's lost its pulse, it's lost its purpose." David Stanfield at Cunnamulla said, "Then the morn of your departure we smiled and said goodbye, and my eyes were filled with tears as we waved you in the sky. And as the dust had settled from that noisy aeroplane, I was sad, yet rejoicing. I'd severed through that chain, I'd severed through that rusty chain that was still strong and hard, and I thanked the Lord Almighty that He dealt you out my card." Rest well, faithful friend. Many people in Outback Australia remember you with pleasure.